First of all, my compliments to Headquarter IDS for this most contemporary and critical challenge which we all are facing, and more so the CAPF which is hobbling along. Thank you so much for inviting us also for this. So I'll try to give the perspective of Sashastra Seema Bal. SSB has got a very unique and a peculiar role of defending the borders of Nepal and Bhutan, which are porous, friendly. So there lies that enigma. In addition to our operations in Jammu and Kashmir and anti-national operations in Chhattisgarh. The focus of SSB as till now has been on ISR, both on the borders and in the IS duties. In addition, now we have felt the need for logistic drones, both in our border outposts on the high altitude areas and other inhospitable terrain. In recent times, there have been exponential increase in sightings of drones, especially on the Nepal border, and this is going to increase as we see it. However, there has been a massive void, if I can say, in our counter unarmed system capability, so leading to hardly any detection capability and definitely no neutralizing one. So I would like to just give out some recommendations and points which we would like to give from SSB. In addition to the discrete and high-tech drones we are talking about, there is a requirement of developing a integrated AI-powered drone system, which should be able to have a look at, like we have a borders of 2,005 kilometers if you count both of the countries, and not just stop at that, and even help us in taking decisions on red flagging any personnel, or like we have about 200 odd crossings, friendly ones, on the borders for the vehicle. So this whole system is what we are grappling with, and we are in the process of doing a pilot project with Nepal, at least for the first. There we should be able to put everything under drone surveillance, firstly taking a little part, and any happening or occurrence is reported at the same time, real time, and we can act on detaining or arresting that person stroke vehicle. So this is what we are requesting if the industry can help us on that. And now this will be like a layered control architecture where there will be smart drones we are looking at, which are networked with the control centers at the border outpost, which are right at the border, 1 to 2 kilometers. Networked rearwards to our command centers, which we are calling, which will be at the sector and frontier, and subsequently at the force headquarters in Delhi, all in real time, so that we can have a 24-hour unstopped view and action capability on the borders. In addition, like I brought out earlier, there's a need to have cutting-edge indigenous counter-UAS systems. We have been seeing for some months now, looking at various products in the industry. Thankfully, the DRDO is also helping us with some products which they are developing. But the indigenous component and the, if I can say, the range which we want on detection and countering the rogue drones needs a lot of work to be done. And we also fit in our area because it's a friendly border, so it's not high explosive all across. So we have to look at that sensitivity too. And the last bit I would like to recommend setting up of a lead agency at the apex level, which should be able to firstly lay down some parameters, specifications, and also coordinate the development of drones and counter-drone systems, so that at least there is some bit of symbiotic work among all, if I can say, ministries, since we realize that we didn't know that so much of work has been done in MOD, while we in the CAPF have our own anti-rogue committees. So this will help out, at apex level, which can then formulate, taking the user requirement of various forces and the, if I can say, the peculiarities of each force, and then which can also act as a repository of all information on these two major aspects, with the divisions where whatever is suitable to a force like ours or BSF or the Army, they can cull out and take advantage. Otherwise, if I can say we are all traveling parallelly and then we take a little cue like this kind of symposium and then we again start moving on. So I hope more of these coordinated and integrated workshops take place further and we are able to benefit. And we hope to take a lot of inputs and hopefully industry is also be, giving us some options on what we are looking at. So that's all I have to say and thank you for this symposium. Thank you so much.